Check it out, kids. This is an H pipe. Do you know what H stands for? It stands for how to build a custom freaking boiler exhaust. You guys asked for it, so I'm here to give it to you. We got a full episode coming on how I did this exhaust. Step by step, how to, tip, you name it. I got it in there. I think there's 3 tips. Yeah, some really good tips at that. All right, guys, I'm starting our exhaust. Boiler exhaust. It's one of my favorite parts. I love anything intricate, something that's tedious and takes time. So what I've started is I've got our down pipe tacked onto our header. I had to go and find the perfect angle to kind of get this down pipe coming straight down. I love for everything to be symmetrical. I left us a little room on this side just for our shifter mechanism. She comes straight down and then we're gonna run out from there. It's actually gonna come right here and X pipe. So it's just a matter of getting it to there and getting it over. So now I'm gonna start on this side, kind of show you guys how I did that. All right, so what I got going on is I'm making our piece here the perfect angle to fit up on our header. Got my V-band tacked on. What I've been doing is just going over to the belt sander and sanding that very top there at a slight angle, as you can see, just so that it fits flush right up against the header. And it sends us where we want to go. Along with the other side, I have to cut off. I cut off 2.5 inches of the pipe just to kind of clear this little piece here, just so that the V-band wouldn't be right here in the way of that. The V-band clears, should never have any type of installation issue. Let's go get this. Logan helped me with some marks. Let's go get this welded to the header. Time to weld these babies up. But when I'm brazing, I like to keep it a nice sharp tip. Also, I'm running a Jazzy tin cup. For stainless, it gives you a little bit more coverage. Really helps out that rainbow effect. Everybody wants cool welds. All right, I got my exhaust welded up. Now it is time to get the exhaust back on, or the headers back on. I'm gonna put these on, but first I wanted to show you something really cool. Charlie is a very intelligent guy and he tends to come up with a lot of things that really helps us out. One of those things being something that could change everybody's life when it comes to making a custom exhaust. Check this bad boy right here out. This is called the Bin Buddy. And this is something that Charlie invented and 3D printed. And let me show you what it just looks like, a piece of plastic right now, but watch this right here. You see I got me some marks laid out. That's a 90 degree, 90-90. That's gonna give us some straight pieces, but look what this does here. Snap. And what this does is it's got our 90 degree marks, our 45, 35 if you want, but it's already got your measurements marked out and ready to go. So you don't spend extra time measuring your pipe. You just slap this baby on, your Sharpie fits perfectly in between like this. You just take it and your marker fits right in between there. You get your nice mark, you pull it off, you throw it in the corner, you got your marks, you're ready to cut. So that's gonna be really awesome to use. Really excited. This saves a lot of time. And I mean, look at this thing. Nice. It's just boom. I've used our Bin Buddy and cut some angles here. And what I'm gonna do is mop these up to go into our muffler. I'll show you how to do that. Our V-band is the exact same size as our muffler outlet. I would have to be dead on to get the perfect real flush sit there. And look what I have. I have this little piece right here. What I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna stick it inside of our V-band. Look, that fits inside the V-band. And then the V-band, hold on. So look, that fits directly inside of there. And then look, here comes our V-band. And look, that gives us the perfect mount. Back to welding. All right guys, I've been hard at it on this exhaust for the Speedtech Camaro. Let me show you what I've been doing. I've got my mufflers all ready to go on. My V-bands are welded on. Man, we made some rainbows on this baby. Check those out. Awesome. Got our little pieces welded together so that it shoots us out down the drive shaft side. I've already got my V-band welded onto my front piece. It goes onto the header. So this is ready to go. That's gonna weld onto that. That will weld onto that. And then we're done with this exhaust. I haven't been showing you guys a lot, but I'm gonna go over and show you in a minute how far I've gotten on this Camaro. All right, we're over here at the Speedtech Camaro.
let me show you guys what I've been working on. I've been working real hard. So look here, we've got one whole side done. Yesterday, connected our down pipe, put the V-bands on, and like I was showing you over there on the table, look, here's our pieces all laid in here nice already. And everything has a bend for a reason. I didn't put them there for no reason. So here, you know, we're coming by this tranny support. We've got it cleared here. Get up to the oil pan a little bit here, so we duck back over. But the reason we were over so far anyway is there's no room right here, right? So what I done here is we've tucked it up tight against this body, and it's real nice and tight to the body to where you don't see the exhaust really hanging, and the mufflers are tucked way up. Here's the hanger I was showing you guys earlier, already finished up and bolted up. Here we have a couple little more parts that we're gonna do to this exhaust to make it a one of a kind. One of those being our H-pipe. We're gonna custom make our own H-pipe. I'm gonna come in here, bring a piece of pipe out. We're actually gonna put a V-band, probably on this side where this, you see where the pan is cut out. So I'll be able to put my V-band perfectly right there. That way we can separate the two exhausts from each other, but also have a nice solid connection. So that's the plan there, but that's kind of the plan. And this one will just come right over, connect to the other exhaust. And the other exhaust will mirror this one identically. So I'm gonna shut my mouth again, and I'm gonna get back to work. I just wanted to take the time to talk to you guys. I know I haven't been very descriptive on this video, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll comment myself personally. I will get on YouTube and comment back. If you wanna know how I've done some of this, or you know, wondering why I've done something a certain way, feel free to ask. Leave a like and comment, and it lets us know you're watching us and you see what we're doing. I'm gonna get back to work. Hope you guys are enjoying this episode.
10 seconds later.
All right, I'm back. I'm almost finished up. I've got our piece in here. I've got one piece left to install, and then I can weld those up and be finished with those. And it's this piece here. I haven't checked it yet, so we can actually test it together and see if it fits, how close I was on my measurement. But I wanted to show you guys a little handy tool that I like to use when I'm doing my exhaust work. Now, I'd call it like a deep burr. Okay, so what you do is you take this piece, you know, you just ground it, and what I'll do is, like, when on my belt sander, I'll get it nice and flush, and I'll run the belt sander around the outside edge just to kind of clean off any barbs so you don't cut your finger real bad. Because let me tell you what, this stainless steel exhaust pipe can leave a nasty cut. I grind my outside edge after I've leveled off my surface, and I take what I call my deburr, and you just run this piece on the inside, and it just kind of floats, and see it swivels here. It's just got a nice little edge on both sides, and what it does is it puts a nice clean inside lip. The weld tends to lay a little cleaner, and also you know, you don't cut yourself when you're, you know, test fitting your exhaust pipe. So just a little pro tip of the day. All right, here's the test fit. Let's see. I'd call that money. Look, that exhaust pipe, that's about a perfect fit if you ask me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you guys down and put my V-band on, get that thing tightened up so it'll hold my piece here in place. Once I get that tightened up, I'll set my exhaust exactly where I want it, and I'll twist this feller here to match our passenger side angle. We're gonna get this piece marked up, tacked in. Once it's tacked in, I'll weld these two up, and then I'm gonna start working on my H-pipe, and I'll show you guys how I do that. I need somebody to yell at me to get back to work. I hear it in my head. Here we go. All right, I just got the final piece tacked up. I'm now able to start my H-pipe, and that's gonna be awesome. Show you guys how I'm gonna do that. But first, I just want to show you guys the fitment. I told you it was close to perfect, so we've got our muffler hung up by the hanger. She's set where she needs to be. I tacked my piece on. I did a little bit of modification over there just to get a little bit flusher fit, but watch this overall. Look at that. I mean, she's tight all the way around through there. Just a perfect little clip. And it's, I mean, that's as good as it gets. All right, guys, it's time to mark my holes for our custom H-pipe that we're gonna make on the SpeedTech Camaro. We're cooking with bacon grease. Here we go. Get you a marker, okay? Get you a piece of cardboard. Remember, some kind of center. It doesn't have to be, you know, anything special. Just mark the outside edge of your pipe. Look at there, and you just give her a old spinaroo. All right, cool. I think I've about got her cut out. Yeah. So now, got my circle cut out. There's where you mark your hole. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my piece of pipe up in here and find out exactly where it needs to go. And then I'll take this cardboard cutout I got here and mark my hole, and I should be able to cut that out, and my pipe should slide right into there.
Guys, Cody would love to talk you out, but he's legitimately done for. He's been at it all week long. He's already racing the Camaro. He's in the zone. He doesn't even have a steering wheel, but I can't get a word out of him. I can't get a peep. Basically what he's trying to say is he really hopes you enjoyed this episode. And I can't be around him anymore because honestly, he's kind of scary. If you're enjoying our content, please let us know by leaving a like or a comment because it really helps. Stay tuned and we'll see you next week to slap these headers on Sugar Cube.